Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Calvin University, a junior from Grosse Pointe Farms, number 1, Thomas Smith. A sophomore from Wheaton, Illinois, number 3, David Blackman. A senior from Lowell, number 13, Micah Vandenberg. A junior from Ionia, New York, number 20, Christian Kohler. A senior from Rockton, Illinois, number 21, Corgan Schomburg. A junior from Livonia, number 22, Josh Gage. A senior from Round Lake, Illinois, number 23, Ethan Bolins. A sophomore from Noblesville, Indiana, number 24, Braden Carpenter. A freshman from Orange, California, number 28, Jordan Warners. And a junior from Allentown, Pennsylvania, number 35, Joshua Moyer. Head coach for Calvin University is Dave Hoger. And now here's the starting lineup for your Hope College Flying Dutchman. A junior from Muskegon, number 3, Caden Brainerd. A junior from Northville, number 7, Luke Waringo. A junior from Grand Rapids, number 11, Sam Bowen. A freshman from Hudsonville, number 12, Gibson Heatheis. A sophomore from Northville, number 14, Will Jewell. A sophomore from Ada, number 22, John Foster. A sophomore from Livonia, number 29, Jack Baumforth. A sophomore from Spring Lake, number 30, Brendan O'Donnell. A senior from Plymouth, number 43, Michael Mann. And a junior from Traverse City, number 45, Owen Mueller. Head coach for the Flying Dutchman is Michael Schoenals.
All day long, they probably got me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear yak, 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 yak. Man down, where you from? On the road, where you from? Where you grandma stay? One man, this man city I run.
Brace yourself, I take you on a trip down memory lane. This is not a rap, I'm speaking from this is called the second clinic, only yakking major pain. Not the drill sergeant, but the stress and weighing on your brain. It was me over again, yeah, watch you lucky right now. Those music got ugly, waving your hand out the window, check yourself on. Warriors and commands of euphoria, and so this was society, the driver seat, the first one to get killed. Seen a light skin, but with his brains blown out. At the same purpose, there was bang out. Now this is not a tape recorder saying that he did it, but ever since that day, I was looking at him different. That was back when I was 9, you'll be back to 9. I can stand on every punch is fine. We adapt the crime, comes there with 4 guns at a time. With the sliding door, it's up. You shooting for it, you ain't walking up. You punk, picking up the pump, picking up you sucker, could die a sucker punch. I wanna put it from you from AKs, AR, duck. That's what mama said when we was eating that free lunch. Damn, hell broke loose. You killed my cousin back in 94. Yo, truce. Now cry your head in that noose. You wind up dead on the news. Ain't no peace treaty, just peace and peace up to pre-approved. Bodies on top of bodies, IVs on top of IVs. Obviously the coroner between the sheets like the IVs. When you hobble that truck.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here on the campus of Hope College for today's MIAA contest between the Knights of Calvin University and your Hope College Flying Dutchman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if able, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, if you would, please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
Lacrosse fans, welcome to a beautiful night at Hope College, Van Andels Stadium, where the visiting Knights from Kelvin University come to Van Andels Stadium to square off with the Hope College Flying Dutchmen. Early battle for first place in the MIAA. Kelvin comes in 8-3 overall, 1-0 in conference play. Flying Dutchmen come in 7-3 overall and 1-0 in the conference play. Caden Brainerd with the win on the initial face-off. Brainerd, the junior, averaging 60.3% on the season from the X, squaring up tonight against number 9 for Kelvin, Nate Hansen. And Hansen comes in averaging 60.1%. So two of the top face-off guys in the MIAA squaring off tonight. So we'll keep an eye on that battle as the night unfolds and see who can dominate in the possession battle. Jackson early with a shot, save by number 21, Corgan Schaumburg. A nice job by Schaumburg early in the game against Jackson Early. Early was featured more on Saturday in Hope's win against Albion. Jackson's a sophomore from East Lansing. Has battled through a number of injuries early this season and hasn't played a lot, but got a lot more runs on Saturday and delivered for Coach Shane Hells with 3 goals. Braden Carpenter getting an opportunity at attack tonight as Kelvin's down one of their regulars at attack. Nice pickup from David Blackman with 12 remaining on the shot clock. So under 10. Kelvin resets with Christian Kohler from up top. Kohler runs into his midfielder, and the ball's going to go out of the end line. So a shot clock violation, and Hope will clear. Midfield unit for Hope tonight. David Brace, the junior from Plymouth. Number 19, Blaine Hind. And Nick McCreary, the ball handler right there. He shoots high. Another save by Schaumburg. So probably not the shot Coach Shane Hells was looking for, high to high, and that makes for an easy save for Schaumburg. Jake Bledsoe along with Nick Griffith in at midfield, and Riley DeSarbo will check in across the line, the freshman from St. Mary's Catholic Central. Kelvin comes into this game averaging over 12 points per game. Nice job defensively by the sophomore John Foster, and clear successful to Owen Mueller. So 4 minutes down in the first quarter. Score remains 0-0. Hope's had 2 shots on goal and 2 saves from Corrigan Schaumburg. There's the freshman Gibson Heatheist working from X as Sam Bowen looks in. Heatheist, Michael Mann, and Sam Bowen at the attack for Hope. There's a shot by Mann and a save by Schaumburg. So Hope's getting the looks, but also making it easy early on Schaumburg, as Hope's offensive players are shooting high to high and straight into the stick of Schaumburg. Shot from David Blackman goes wide, backed up by Kelvin. Braden Carpenter resets. And we kick it back up to number 1, Thomas Smith, the junior from Grosse Pointe South. And that pass is going to skip off the stick of David Blackman out of bounds, so turnover on Kelvin. There's Jackson Early, looks to carry across, and another successful clear for the Dutchman. So let's see if Hope can get a little better look offensively. They've had opportunities, but not put very good placement on their shots early on. Brace, McCreary, and Blaine Hind at the midfield for Hope. Here's Sam Bowen, and nice job defensively by Micah Vandenberg as he caused the turnover on Sam Bowen, as Sam let his stick hang a little bit, and Micah Vandenberg, the senior from Grand Rapids Christian High School, turned him over. Under 9 minutes to go. Score is still 0s. And this pace of play is much more suited to what Kelvin and Coach Hoger wants to see. Coach Shane Hells wants to see more of an up-tempo game and use what he thinks is superior athletic ability to play up-tempo and run Kelvin a little bit. There we go, nice job defensively. John Foster with the stick check and the turnover. And so this is what Hope wants to do, get out in space, move the ball quickly. And it's a turnover from Ramo Blancato as he threw it over top of Sam Bowen. But that's what Coach Shane Hells wants to see. Defensive pressure leading to turnovers and creating up-tempo opportunities for the Dutchman. He doesn't really want to get into a settled 6-on-6 game, as he thinks that favors Kelvin. And there's a score from number 35, Josh Moyer, and an assist from Christian Kohler. And Kelvin takes the early 1-0 lead with 8:01 to go in the first quarter.
With the assist, number 20, Christian Kohler. And scoring goal number 1, number 35, Joshua Moyer. Ground ball win for Caden Brainerd, and there's a goal from the Fogo, number 3,
the junior midi from Muskegon, Reese Puffer, and he squares the game at 1 from the X.
Number 3, Canadian Brainerd.
Brainerd had a goal on Saturday against Albion in the win. And he's had a number of goals on the season. That's goal number 4 with a couple of assists from the X. Nice job defensively by Liam Bloat to pick up that ground ball, and then Bloat turned the ball over, throwing it over the head of Sam Bowen. So Hope's been a little sloppy taking care of the ball. Won all 3 faceoffs, and they've had a couple of turnovers here recently. There's Griffith up top. Looks to dodge against Sean Cunningham. Jordan Warners checks in, freshman from California. He works up top against the short stick midi Mueller. Here's Smith from the wing. Had a little trouble catching the ball, looking directly into the sun. Gets his shot off and wide right. Baumforth did get a stick on it, so the shot clock's going to reset for 60. There's a save by Baumforth and a ground ball pickup from Liam Bloat, and he clears forward to Michael Mann. So a nice job defensively on the stop by Baumforth and a good ground ball pickup from the LSM Liam Bloat. So 6:20 to go, first quarter. We're tied at 1. Hope checks in its first line offensive midfield. Jackson Early along with McCreary and number 19 Blaine Hind. There's a shot from Jackson Early, and that's going to go to the bottom of the net. Jackson Early, the sophomore from East Lansing, Michigan, with an assist from number 43, Michael Mann.
For the Flying Dutchman, with the assist, number 43, Michael Mann.
Great job by Michael Mann as he caught the ball, pushed forward, and waited until the defense sagged towards him, and then put that pass right on the stick of Jackson Early so he could catch it with time and room to shoot, and he buried it. Nate Hansen gets his first win at the X tonight, 1 for 4 for Nate Hansen. Hope with the ride causes the turnover. Remo Blancato picks that up, and shot by Michael Mann goes wide. And a nice job defensively from the goalie, Corrigan Schomburg, as he chased that to the end line and created the possession for Kelvin. Kohler with a nice look inside. Josh Moyer with a shot, and a nice save point blank from Baumforth as Kohler got free inside. And that's a look that Kelvin's going to want all night. They put Kohler in the low crease and they look for the defense to lose track of him, and they found exactly what they were looking for. And Schomburg with another save on the other side of the field. Nice job by Kohler in the middle of the field. Shot by Kohler goes wide, backed up by Jack Baumforth. Kelvin has done a decent job on the season on their ride package, forcing their opponents into a .757 clear percentage. So they've done a nice job with their defensive ride, but Hope's done a nice job tonight, successful in all of their clears. So on comes the second line offensive unit tonight. A little bit of a combination of guys tonight. Number 5, Jack McNamara checks in, the sophomore from Forest Hills Central, along with 23, Freddie Koplow. Freddie's had some injuries he's been battling of late, so coach is mixing up some of the guys there at the midfield. Nice face dodge inside as McCreary gets the shot off, but not backed up as Michael Mann had moved to north of GLE. So with 3:17 to go, Kelvin looks to clear on the far side of the field. Turnover by David Blackman as he got turned over by Will Jewell and de-sticked on high crease. So other than the one goal on crease, Hope's close defenders have done a nice job keeping the Kelvin attack out of the goal. Offsides is going to be the call against Hope, so turnover against Hope. August Bryan, a midfielder from Elburn, Illinois, checks in along with Kohler and number 1, Thomas Smith. Nice job inside again as 35 Josh Moyer gets in there and picks up the ground ball. Baumforth is complaining that it was goalie interference preventing him from picking up that ground ball, but Kelvin picks up the loose ball.
Scoring goal number 2, number 20, Christian Kohler.
Kohler picked up the loose ball right on crease, spun around, and while Baumforth was out of position, snuck it past his left shoulder, and Kelvin ties the score at 2 with 1:57 to go. Face-off violation against Kelvin. Jackson Early, David Brace, along with Blaine Hind checking in. And Blaine Hind loses the ball as Ethan Bolins gets a stick in and turns over Hind. So not the offensive look Coach Shane Hells was looking for after Kelvin tied this game up at 2. As Jacob Bledsoe looks to reset along with Nick Griffith. And Riley DeSarbo checking in at the midfield. 1 minute on the game clock, 50 on the shot clock for Kelvin. All knotted up at 2. Sarbo looks to dodge topside. David Blackman gets the shot off, backed up by number 24, Braden Carpenter. 20 on the shot clock for Kelvin. Here's DeSarbo working against the short stick D Mitty. 10 on the possession. And a Good look inside, and the Kelvin player dropped the ball, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. So Hope's going to take over. 5 seconds in the quarter. And at the end of 1, Hope College 2, Kelvin University 2.
Kelvin University 2. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are hungry, we have an opportunity for you right now. While they last, you can get a free hot dog at the main entrance of Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Free hot dogs.
Are you thinking about buying, selling, or refinancing? Your title agency matters, and you have a choice. Lighthouse Title started in Holland, Michigan more than 20 years ago and has grown to over 45 locations. We are proud to be local in these communities. Visit Lighthouse Title for more information and use our online widget Louis the Lightkeeper to chat with someone today about how we can help you close on your new home.
Gentex is a tech company supplying electro-optical products to the global automotive, aerospace, and fire protection industries. With focused competencies in design, vision, displays, software, and more, we're always looking for engineering talent. For our direct hire hourly production positions, we run open interviews Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at our 58 East Riley facility in Zeeland. And our facilities, benefits, and culture are everything you'd expect from a world-class employer. Now's the time to join Team Gentex.
So we are back to live action, and Hope's going to start the second quarter. Man up. I didn't see a flag come down at the end of that quarter, but we got a 30-second penalty against Kelvin. And not much of an opportunity as Heatheist lost the handle on the ball. So an opportunity for Hope to start out the quarter man up, and they don't get a shot off. Turnover by Kelvin as he had whistled for an offsides penalty. So pretty evenly matched statistics in the first quarter. Kelvin outshot Hope as Schaumburg gets another save there on the shot by Michael Mann. Ten shots in the first period, first quarter for Kelvin, 8 for Hope. Kelvin was 1 for 5 at the X, and Hope went 4 for 5. Kelvin was 9 for 10 on the quarter in its clears. Hope was 5 for 5. Nobody had an extra man opportunity. All even with 4 saves in goal for each team, and each team had 5 turnovers. So Kelvin turned the ball over there. And let's see if Hope can turn on the offensive faucet a little bit. 2 goals in that quarter is probably not what Coach Shane Hells was looking for. He wants to see his team run a little bit, create a little unsettled, odd man situations, get some good looks inside, press the action, not settle down into a 6-by-6. And right there was one of those opportunities where Blaine Hind was open on the backside, and the pass from Sam Bowen was off the mark and skipped over the stick of Hind. So both teams have been a little sloppy early on, Hope included, not capitalizing on some of the opportunities they've had. Michael Mann settles things down as the midfield unit checks in. Mann's working against 23 Ethan Bolins. Shot was deflected and picked up by Heat Heist. Still 55 on the shot clock in this possession for Hope. And gets it over to McCreary, and I think some of the players are having some trouble on those passes going west to east as the sun is directly in their eyes and low. And there's an unassisted goal for number 16, David Brace, the junior from Plymouth High School, as he got free just north of GLE and let it rip. Found the back of the net over the right shoulder of Corgan Schomburg. So with 11:53 to go, Hope gets back on top, 3-2.
David Brace.
Brainerd gets the win, bounces it forward, runs into a double team, but a nice job by Michael Mann to pick up the ground ball after Brainerd got double teamed. Michael Mann looks inside, and a nice job by Ethan Bolins to get his stick out and knock that pass down and cause the turnover on Michael Mann. So Hope turns the ball over, 1-goal lead. Josh Moyer checks in along with Riley DeSarbo and Jacob Bledsoe. Nick Griffith, number 5, in as well, as Kelvin initiates its offense out of a 1-4-1 formation. They like to dodge from the wing, as right there we get a wing dodge from Nick Griffith. So Kelvin gets into a 1-4-1 formation, but a little non-traditional. They offset it and they initiate the 1-4-1 formation, kind of angling from GLE left to right and right to left, trying to get some angles at GLE and find a defender sagging off. Shot by Braden Carpenter is stopped by Jack Baumforth as he rolls out of pressure. Clear by Hope, unsettled situation. And the ball thrown away. So Sean Cunningham, thinking he was going to have an attack, cutting to his left. Sam Bowen cut to the opposite side, and Sean Cunningham threw the ball out of the end line. So Hope continues to have opportunities, and Hope continues to not be terribly careful with the ball and are turning it over and letting Kelvin hang around in this game. And I don't think that's something Coach Schoenhaus wants, is for these guys to get a sense of confidence as the game goes on. Kelvin has never won a game against Hope. They are 0-14 in this rivalry, and I don't think Coach Schoenhaus wants them to feel like they can finally get win number 1 here tonight. There's a score, number 43, Michael Mann. Assist from the long pole, number 22, John Foster. And that's what Coach Schoenhaus talked about wanting to see. Offense initiated from the defense. So defense to offense in transition. Don't let Kelvin settle down and set up. Keep them in an unsettled situation. Force them to look and slide and look for the open man with a quick shot. And that's exactly what John Foster did. Going to get kicked out of bounds from the X by Liam Belote, and Kelvin's ball. Griffith, Bledsoe, and DeSarbo check in at the midfield. 9:15 to go in the second quarter. Hope leads 4-2. So as mentioned, Kelvin has never beaten Hope in this rivalry. This is game number 14 since Kelvin's been a varsity lacrosse program, and they haven't come up with a win yet. But this is the best team Coach Hoger has ever brought into Van Andel Stadium. They are an improved team, and they keep getting better and better every year as Coach Hoger does an outstanding job recruiting. And that ball skips off the stick of Owen Mueller in the middle as Hope had a good look, and then Mueller just lost the handle on it. Ground ball scrum near the sidelines, and comes up with it is Owen Mueller for Hope. Nice job. A little unsettled situation for Hope. Skips it across to Sam Bowen. Bowen looks, nothing there, so he's going to settle it down. Let the offensive midfielders check in. Jack McNamara in at midfield, and on checks number 4, Andon Rieger, sophomore from Illinois. Here's McNamara. Skip pass across to Rieger. It's back up to McNamara. Double team coming against Sam Bowen. It's turned over, but McNamara's there for the ground ball. Just under 30 on the shot clock. Heat Heist loses his footing behind and loses the ball. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Rieger, the lefty from Illinois. Gets the shot off and saved by Baumforth. So a nice job defensively there by Kelvin, as Hope couldn't muster much of a shot during that possession. Turnover on the ride. Hope. Heat Heist gets it forward. Nice job closing out the angle by Kelvin. Nice job by Josh Gage as he closed off that opportunity that Sam Bowen had and forced him down below GLE. Man from the wing gets it behind to Andrew Lanham. And a nice look for Sam Bowen, and he dropped the ball on the quick stick. Great look by Lanham, and a missed opportunity for Hope. Leads to a shot opportunity and a save from Jack Baumforth. Squandered offensive opportunity as Sam Bowen had the quick stick with Schaumburg leaning, and a shot opportunity just a little quick. And with 5:45 to go in the second quarter, Kelvin resets down 2. A beautiful sunny night in Holland, 60 degrees at game time. As Thomas Smith gets a shot off. So let's see if Hope can put another score on the scoreboard. Up 4-2 with 5:15 to go in the second quarter. Low scoring production so far by Hope. I think Coach Shanehells would like to see Hope scoring 15 to 20 and not settle for a game under 10s. And another turnover as that ball just went straight into the sun, and Jackson Early couldn't see it, and it went straight out of bounds. So tough sledding trying to catch the ball looking straight into the setting sun in the west. and a timeout, Kelvin. So we'll step away with 4:46 to go. Hope College 4, Kelvin 2.
Yeah, my name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
So as we are ready to get back to live action, let's see what Coach Hoger has dialed up on the sideline with his team down a couple. And I think early on in this contest, this is exactly the kind of game Coach Hoger wants to see. Low scoring, settled offense, 4-2. His team's still in it. And defensively for Coach Schelt, only giving up 2 goals. It's got to make him happy, but only getting 4 on the offensive side is going to make him nervous. Moyer up top, working against Michael Molesky at the LSM. Nice save by Jack Baumforth as Moyer got free on a wing dodge. Check that DeSarbo. That was a nice dodge by DeSarbo as he got the inside shoulder on his man. Lost a little bit of the angle, and a nice job out of the goal from Jack Baumforth. Michael Mann looks to work from X. Dropped the ball momentarily. He resets as he's being guarded by Ethan Bolins. Here's McCreary at midfield, and he throws the ball into a triple team and throws the ball away. So another squandered offensive possession as McCreary turned the ball over on a loose pass. Kelvin puts the ball on the deck, picked back up by Hope. So Hope's got an unsettled situation. Some numbers. Shot from Heat Heist, saved, and I don't think that's what Coach Shane Hell's had in mind for looking for early opportunities when it's 2-on-2, and Heat Heist stops from 15 and shoots high to high on an easy muffin into the stick of Schaumburg. So not the kind of offense Coach Shane Hell's is looking for. I know he always preaches up-tempo lacrosse. He preaches early opportunities, early shot opportunities, but always preaching early high-scoring opportunities, high-quality early opportunities, not low-quality shots early in a possession. And that is a squandered opportunity with a low-quality shot 5 seconds into a possession. Turnover by Kelvin as Thomas Smith threw it over top of his defender, and shot by Sam Bowen. It's going to go out of bounds, and Ethan Boland's closest to the end line as it goes out. So a nice inside take from Bowens and a nice job defensively by Schaumburg to close out that opportunity. So under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, 147 Score still Hope 4. Turnover by Kelvin. And a ground ball pickup by John Foster. Unsettled situation, but not really a numbers opportunity. Shot opportunity and a nice save by Schaumburg. And Coach Schoenhell says, let's hold. 55 on the possession, 1:15 on the clock for the quarter. Shot by Bowen goes high. 1:08 on the game clock, 44 on the possession. In checks Brace along with McCreary and Hind at the midfield. Heat Heist looking to get inside and does and scores unassisted. Number 12, Gibson Heat Heist, the freshman attack. Gets the inside roll on Ethan Bolins and finds the back of the net with 56 to go in the first half.
Scoring goal number 5, number 12, Gibson Heat Heist.
Goal number 25 on the season for the freshman. And let's see if Caden Brainerd can get this face off and Hope can hold for the final shot of the game. And a nice job by Nate Hansen to win that, and then fighting by Brainerd, and he picks that up and gets the loose ball, and Coach Schoenhell wisely calls timeout as Brainerd's in a double team. So we'll step away. 47 on the game clock. Hope 5, Kelvin 2.
The Custer Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Hope Athletics. Out of the timeout, we are back. 47 on the game clock. Shot clock not an issue. And Hope's going to look for an opportunity. Let's see what Coach Schoenhell has drawn up. There's number 4, Andon Rieger. The big lefty is in the game. Hope's looking for an inside opportunity. And they get it. Number 5. Jack McNamara, the big sophomore from Forest Hill Central, with a goal inside.
Third line Dutchman with the assist, number 12, Gibson Heat Heist. And scoring goal number 6, number 5, Jack McNamara.
Great play design by Coach Schoenhell as he moved the ball around the perimeter and kept shuffling the men inside, and they got big Jack McNamara, the 6'5" sophomore, free on the inside with the ball and strong side, stick side high, and he buried it. And we've got another timeout by Hope, so we'll step away with 23 seconds to go. Hope 6, Kelvin 2.
There is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope.
So 23 to go in the quarter. Hope up 4. Jackson early in at midfield, along with the lefty 13, Nick McCreary, and David Brace. So a little different look offensively this possession for Hope. Here's Michael Mann from the wing, gets it to X, 18 on the shot clock. Here's McCreary, inverts behind, looks inside, shot. Nice shot by, let's see who took that. It was 13 McCreary with a catch in the shot, just wide, and a nice job by Kelvin defensively as they throw it away. And so we're going to step away and stay tuned for a message from the Hope College men's lacrosse team as we step away. Hope 6, Kelvin 2.
My name is Ian Bosman.
My name is Liam Cunningham.
I'm Jonathan Mann.
Hi, my name is Garrett Fragnoli.
Hi, my name is Jack Radsville.
Hello, my name is Tucker Martinez.
I'm Max Zimmerman.
My name is Andrew Conlon.
On the back of our jerseys, we have the It's On Us patch, and this is a symbol of bystander intervention.
It's a reminder that we have to do our part as a team, a society, a culture, by ourselves to help stop violence in relationships.
It's On Us, for me, is so much more than just respecting others in our community. It's about standing up for what's right, whether it's my sister or a classmate or a fellow lacrosse player. It's about defending others who can't help themselves. It's about doing the right thing and just being there for each other in all examples.
The One Love program is in honor of Yardley Love, who was a Virginia lacrosse player. Yardley Love's family started the program right after her death from an ex-boyfriend before her graduation her senior year.
The It's On Us Foundation as well as Hope College have provided our team with an adequate amount of information and training. Also, the It's On Us website has given us a lot of information on how to defend against and how to combat relationship and sexual abuse. And as a team, our motto is BTBT, which means be together, better together.
So this is a problem that cannot be solved by one person. On this team, we say be together, better together, and especially for an issue like this, we need everyone to be together, everyone to work together in order to bring light to this issue.
As one unit, we remember to look for the good in people, to stand up against abuse, sexual abuse, and we remember to always have each other's backs as teammates.
In our position as student athletes at the school, we want to be an example for the other students here, but we want to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. So that's why we wear It's On Us. It's a chance for us to set the example and be a source of change and support for the people who need it.
The One Love program is amazing. It's got great resources to help form healthy relationships.
The It's On Us website has a lot of information and resources for bystander intervention.
Go to www.itsonus.org to get more information about protocols and how to deal with situations.
Are you thinking about buying, selling, or refinancing? Your title agency matters, and you have a choice. Lighthouse Title started in Holland, Michigan more than 20 years ago and has grown to over 45 locations. We are proud to be local in these communities. Visit Lighthouse Title for more information and use our online widget Louie the Lightkeeper to chat with someone today about how we can help you close on your new home.
Gentex is a tech company supplying electro-optical products to the global automotive, aerospace, and fire protection industries. With focused competencies in design, vision, displays, software, and more, we're always looking for engineering talent. For our direct hire hourly production positions, we run open interviews Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at our 58 East Riley facility in Zeeland. And our facilities, benefits, and culture are everything you'd expect from a world-class employer. Now's the time to join Team Gentex.
Yeah, my name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
The Custer Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Hope Athletics.
There is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is Hope.
Every day, the people of Hope College are
leading,
discovering,
believing,
dreaming,
pursuing,
serving,
innovating,
exploring,
creating,
collaborating,
questioning,
curing.
We are finding new ways to do old things.
We are challenging the status quo
and building a legacy.
We are pursuing truth.
We are solving tomorrow's problems today.
We are thinking globally.
We are faithfully hoping.
We are celebrating victories.
This day and every day,
we are strengthened by our faith,
bound by a shared commitment to building community,
and dedicated to providing our students with a world-class liberal arts education.
Faithful,
welcoming, transformational.
This is Hope College.
Can't none of y'all beat me. Boy, I'm so good, it feel like I'm cheating. A well of the storm, I feel like a season. This type of drive could push Lamborghinis. So get yourself signed and have your own sneaker. I'm in the van, I'm pushing the meter. A legend like John for everyday people. I got the heart of a champion. I got the blood of a winner. I don't know how to be stagnant. I got way too much ambition. I keep on beating statistics. How would I be denied? My only option is winning. I'm crossing the finish line. I put myself in a place where nothing can top me. I feel like I'm space. It's bigger than profit, but still I get paid. My thinking colossal, not minimum wage. Talk to the lost like I know the way. Stay on my job like who need a break? It wasn't possible, I heard them say, but I'm like MacGyver to all my mistakes. Running back home, now look at the bases. Been winning so long, I feel like a native. I got what you want, but you cannot take it. I do what you don't, cause I'm more creative. I put me on, no help for your favors. I'm breaking the mold to show you the flavors. I got control, you can't enable. I'm using my flaws to make me the greatest. I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one. 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 Yeah, I'm number one. I'm number one.
We are ready to go to start the second half. Ground ball win, Caden Brainerd. So Brainerd picks up where he left off in the first half. 6-4-9 at the X in the first half for Hope. 3 for 9, obviously, by Nate Hansen. So let's see if we have any different wrinkles in the second half, both by Hope offensively and also by Dave Hoger at Kelvin, to see if he can get a little more punch out of his offense. You got 2 goals in the first quarter, and they got blanked in the second quarter. Here's Brace, top side, along with Jackson Early and McCreary is the first unit out for the Hope midfield. Here's Early, gets himself free, and shot save by Corrigan Schaumburg. Nice job by Schaumburg on that save. Turnover by Hope, and an opportunity here for Michael Mann. Nothing there, so he resets. Nice job by Drew Curran, the freshman from Colorado, as he forced the turnover. And there's a goal by number 11 unassisted. Check that from 12 on the assist. Nice job by Sam Bowen as he got himself free on the inside. And great job with the patience of Bowen. Instead of just teeing it up and ripping it, he faked high, faked low, got Schaumburg off his mark. And once as an attacker, if you can get the goalie moving up, down, or preferably left, right, it's advantage attack, and that's exactly what happened for Sam Bowen there. So a nice job by Hope and a great individual effort by Sam Bowen. As Hope goes up 7-3. Kelvin won that face-off possession. Loose ball on the far side of the field, and that's going to go out of bounds off Kelvin, Hope's way. So 7-2 is the score. Hope up, 13 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hope outshot Kelvin the first half, 20 shots to 16. Clears, Hope did a nice job in their clear game in the first half, going 11-4-11, and did a nice job in their ride package as they forced Kelvin into a 14-for-21 effort on Kelvin's clears. And turnovers, Kelvin had 15 and Hope 13, so a little sloppy by both teams on the turnovers in the first half. Let's see if we can get that cleaned up here a little in the second half. Clean game so far. Only 1 penalty called in the game. That was a 30-second call against Kelvin, and that's been the only opportunity for a man up for Hope in the game. Turnover by Hope, Sam Bowen, and a nice job defensively by Josh Gage to win that ground ball battle. So a nice job early in this quarter by Bowen with the individual effort for the goal. And then there he dodged into a double team and got turned over. Thomas Smith checks in along with Jordan Warners and number 20, Christian Kohler. Kohler, 1 goal, 1 assist in the first half for the Knights. He's the leading scorer for the Knights in the game. There's Smith, number 1, the junior from Grosse Pointe South, comes in with 19 goals and 9 assists on the season, but held scoreless so far tonight as he turned the ball over as he tried to force that pass to Braden Carpenter. And Hope clears successfully as John Foster carries it across the center line. Blaine Hind checks in. Here's Hind with the ball, topside. Alley dodge and turns it back out. Nice job, Kelvin, defensively. Jackson early, along with 13 McCreary at the midfield. There's McCreary, gets it behind. Shot, and a nice save by Schaumburg to get low for that shot by Michael Mann. Good ball movement by Hope, but an even better effort by Corrigan Schaumburg, the goalie for Kelvin. Bledsoe at midfield, along with Nick Griffith and 39 Riley DeSarbo at the midfield. Blackman, Carpenter, and Moyer at attack for Kelvin. Moyer got the first goal of the game as they found him on the inside on the crease, and he's had a couple of good looks after that, but Jack Baumforth has done a nice job stopping those opportunities for Kelvin. John Foster with turnover, and then trying to throw it back to his guy, throws it out of bounds. As David Blackman does a nice job working Foster on that far pipe. There's a shot, a save, shot by Josh Moyer, and we're going to get a flag. That is going to go, I think, against Hope, probably for a cross check. This is Jesse Reed on the call, talks it over with head referee Brian Effinger. So the call is going to go against Hope, Brendan O'Donnell. 30 seconds for a hold, and Kelvin goes man up for the first time in the game tonight. Smith up top, looking inside, and they get the inside look, just what they were after. And a nice stop, but two flags fly. All the flags fly, and that's going to be, check that there are 4 flags from 3 refs on the turf. All of them are going to go against Hope. So we're going to get, no doubt, a cross check after the ball was on the ground. And I think that's going to go against Owen Mueller. So Brian Effinger, Brett Savacha, and Jesse Reed are refs tonight. Going to sort it out. Let's see what the call is from Brett Savacha. So we had unsportsmanlike conduct, 1 minute. And 30 seconds, push with possession. So Hope's going to be 2-man down for 30 seconds and man down for 60 seconds. Kelvin, 2-man, extra man opportunity. And let's see if Kelvin can get on the board. Thomas Smith up top, shot goes high. Got his shot from 20 that he was looking for, but sailed it high.
Kelvin's looking for an inside opportunity. They're working Moyer inside the box, inside left to right. And there's Thomas Smith, low to high. Number 1 with a goal on the assist from number 3, David Blackman. And Kelvin finds the net. Nice job by Thomas Smith as he released low and finished high and got it over the shoulder of Jack Baumforth.
With the assist, number 3, David Blackman. And scoring goal number 3, number 1, Thomas Smith.
So the extra man opportunity converts for Kelvin. Kelvin came into the game averaging almost 40% efficiency with their man-up unit. And Coach Hoger's team did a nice job there converting. There's Brainerd as he gets another face-off win. So Kelvin cuts the lead back to 4, the same deficit as we started out at halftime. Hope had pushed it to 5 early on with the goal from Sam Bowen. First line offensive midfield unit checks in as Michael Mann carries up top and gives way to Blaine Hind. Hind gets a shot off low, saved by Sam Bowen. There's a trip that's going to go against the Knights, and I think they're going to get Ethan Bolins for the trip against Gibson Heat-Heist. So on comes number 8, Andrew Lanham, for the man-up unit for Hope. This is a unit that Coach Shane Hells would like to see be a little more proficient, coming in at just over 30% on the season. And I know Coach Shane Hells would like to see that number over 40 and pushing closer to 50. So let's see if they can capitalize here. Trip with possession is the call against Kelvin. And there's a goal by number 8. Andrew Lanham with the back of the net with a feed from Nick McCreary, and Lanham releases low to high and gets it over Schaumburg's left shoulder and extends the Hope lead back to 5. So both teams trade goals on man-up opportunities.
And scoring goal number 8, number 8, Andrew Lanham.
Nice job defensively by number 39, DeSarbo, as he came up with that ground ball contested and then ran into a double team and got turned over. And it's going to clear ahead successfully. John Foster gets it to Michael Mann. Andon Rieger, along with Jack McNamara, checks in for Hope at the midfield, along with Andrew Lanham. So this is a little bit of a wrinkle in the midfield unit that Coach Shane Hells is playing with early on in this game. And the ball gets turned over by Heat-Heist. Heat-Heist lost the handle behind GLE and turned it over and picked up by Schaumburg. Hope's lead is 5, their largest lead of the game. Kelvin had cut it to 4 before Hope scored on the extra man opportunity. So 5 is the lead. Let's see if Hope's defense can clamp down here. As Nick Griffith inverts with a shorty behind GLE. He's got Blancato behind.
looks to the backside, and Blackman picks up the ball as he works against Will Jewell. Nice job by DeSarbo to keep the ball in his stick. Ball on the ground. Picked up by Hope, but we're going to have a loose ball push call against Hope. That'll reset the clock for a fresh 60 for the Knights. Griffith and DeSarbo, along with Jacob Bledsoe at the midfield for Kelvin. Here's DeSarbo. Kelvin setting up in a 1-4-1. Bledsoe gets the shot off from the wing. So Kelvin offensively likes the 1-4-1 formation, and they like to tilt it. They like to initiate from an angle off to the side instead of coming straight from behind or straight up top. So a little bit of a different look on the 1-4-1 formation out of Kelvin. And Hope's done a nice job defensively with that tonight, cutting off a lot of the passing angles that Kelvin tries to create out of that look. Four minutes to go in the third quarter. Hope resets with its first line midfield. Bowen, Mann, and Heatheis at the attack for Hope. Michael Mann couldn't quite handle that pass from Heatheis, and turnover against Michael Mann. It was a good look from Heatheis. He put the ball in Mann's stick, and Michael Mann just dropped it as he was getting his eyes up looking for an opportunity to shoot. And Kelvin clears successfully. Owen Mueller checks on at the short stick defensive midfield, along with number 10, Sean Cunningham. A little bit of a question how much Sean Cunningham would play tonight. He's had a little bit of a banged up shoulder, but he's in there now. Dodge from the wing, and they invert. And that's going to be a turnover against Kelvin as Micah Vandenberg kicked the ball, looking to save it from an over and back, and he did, but kicked it out of bounds. So 2:30 to go on the game clock. Let's see if Hope settles down here a little bit, gets his first line midfield in, 70 on the shot clock, 2:15 on the game clock, and I think Coach Shane Helms would like to see another goal on the scoreboard at least before we get into the fourth quarter. Put a little padding on this lead. Jackson early alley dodge. Gets back topside with the lefty rip, goes wide, 45 on the possession. Nice job by Chuck McKenney defensively at the midfield on early. Here's Sam Bowen. Shot by David Brace, low to high, and a nice save by Corrigan Schaumburg. And Kelvin clears successfully to August Bryan. And then a turnover by Kelvin. And a nice job on the clear by Hope. 65 on the shot clock. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Andrew Lanham checks in along with number 5, Jack McNamara. There's McNamara up top, the big sophomore. They like to get him free from up top, and he thought about cranking that shot. That's what they're looking for, to use that 6'5" body and get some torque on that shot if they can get a skip pass over to him. The shot goes wide from Michael Mann, 22 on the shot clock. Eight seconds left as Andrew Lanham gets that shot off and sails wide. So Kelvin on the turnover, 8 on the shot clock. Just check that game clock. And Kelvin lets it sail. So that's the end of 3. Hope put 2 on the board. Kelvin put 1 on the board in the third quarter. And at the end of 3, Hope College 8, Kelvin University 3.
Are you thinking about buying, selling, or refinancing? Your title agency matters, and you have a choice. Lighthouse Title started in Holland, Michigan more than 20 years ago and has grown to over 45 locations. We are proud to be local in these communities. Visit Lighthouse Title for more information and use our online widget Louis the Lightkeeper to chat with someone today about how we can help you close on your new home.
Gentex is a tech company supplying electro-optical products to the global automotive, aerospace, and fire protection industries. With focused competencies in design, vision, displays, software, and more, we're always looking for engineering talent. For our direct hire hourly production positions, we run open interviews Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at our 58 East Riley facility in Zeeland. And our facilities, benefits, and culture are everything you'd expect from a world-class employer. Now's the time to join Team Gentex.
So we are ready to go to start the final quarter as the sun fades at Van Andel Stadium. Win by Caden Brainerd. Hope is 8 for 13 at the X so far through 3 quarters. 5 for 13 for Kelvin. So Hope has done a nice job in that battle against Nate Hansen, the good face-off midfielder from Kelvin. Hope continues to outshoot Kelvin through 3 periods. 29 shots for Hope, 22 for Kelvin. .30 ground balls through 3 quarters for Hope and 26 ground balls for Kelvin. Shot from David Brace and saved by Schaumburg. 13 saves, now 14 on the night for Corrigan Schaumburg. And he's done a nice job keeping Kelvin in this game with some outstanding saves. And there's a score by number 20, Christian Kohler, unassisted, as he gets his 2nd goal of the night. And that gets the Kelvin sideline fired up.
Scoring goal number 4. Number 20, Christian Kohler.
Goal number 2 on the night for Kohler on 2 shots along with an assist, and he is the leading scorer for the Knights tonight. Kohler gets the ground ball as it bounces around and looks for another scoring opportunity, and he gets another one. Number 20 gets his hat trick as Caden Brainerd had won the faceoff, and then the ball bounced around, rolled around on the LSM for Hope's shoulder. Brainerd picked it off the shoulder, took it right down the middle of the field, and back-to-back scores by number 20. And Kelvin's sideline is fired up as they've cut the goal deficit from 5 to 3. And Hope's going to take a timeout, settle things down. We'll step away with 13:46 to go.
Yeah, my name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
So with 13:46 to go in the fourth quarter, Kelvin's feeling a little ride of emotion. They got some momentum with back-to-back goals. And we've got a hold. It's going to go against Nate Hansen, so Hope's going to get the possession. And let's see if Coach Shane Hells has settled his guys down a little bit after that flurry of back-to-back goals from Kelvin. Kelvin scored 2 in the first quarter, 0 in the second quarter. They had 1 in the third, and then they scored 2 in 10 seconds time back-to-back. So Coach Shane Hells is looking to slow it down a little bit, gather themselves, and see if they can't get a good look and a good scoring opportunity and a shot and a score here as Jackson Early dodges and looked for a man inside and threw the ball away, but a nice ground ball pickup by Sam Bowen. Jackson Early had a man inside and threw the ball into the turf. And there's a turnover from Michael Mann as he looked to force that ball inside. Opportunity here for Kelvin as they look to capitalize on an unsettled opportunity, and Hope gathers it down. Here's Christian Kohler, a hat trick so far on the night. 3 goals on 3 shots for Kohler. Thomas Smith with a goal on the night checks in at the midfield. Kelvin feeling confident as they've narrowed this lead down to 3 with 12:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Let's see if defensively Hope can get a stop and create some of that defense to offense that Coach Shane Hells talks about. Nice job on the stop by Jack Baumforth as Braden Carpenter inside rolled and got himself inside point blank. And a nice save by Baumforth. Jack McNamara checks in along with Andon Rieger, number 4, and Freddie Koplow. Coach Shane Hells likes getting McNamara and Rieger in there together. 2 big guys. Rieger's 6'4", McNamara 6'5". Nice look inside by Michael Mann as he couldn't quite finish. So McNamara 6'5", Rieger 6'4". He likes to pair him as well with Andrew Lanham, who goes 6'3", and he calls that his meatball line of a bunch of big guys. And that has paid off so far with a couple of goals from McNamara and Rieger. Shot by Sam Bowen and a nice save. And ground ball pickup by Bowen, and then the flags fly. We're going to get some kind of a penalty call against Kelvin. It's either going to be a push with possession or a cross check, probably against 23 Ethan Bolins. One minute. Unnecessary roughness is the call by Brett Zavaccia. So Hope goes man up for a minute. Hope did not convert on its first man up opportunity and did convert on its last EMO opportunity. So let's see if they can push that lead back to 4 with an opportunity here. As Sam Bowen looks to dish from GLE, looks inside. As Hope shuffles 2 guys on the inside of that high box above crease. Bowen looks inside. Bowen with the pass to number 16, David Brace, and David Brace buries it low to low past Corrigan Schaumburg, and Hope converts again on its extra man opportunity with 10:05 to go and pushes the lead back to 4
Sam Bowen.
as David Brace gets the goal.
Number 16, David Brace.
Goal number 2 on the night for David Brace, the junior from Plymouth, Michigan. Nice job at the face by Kelvin. Shot from Drew Garrison, the freshman from Worthington Kilbourne High School, goes wide. But a nice job off the wing and off the face for Kelvin as they maintain possession. 65 on the shot clock, 9:45 to go on the game clock. 9-5 the score. Hope's lead has been up to 5. Kelvin cut it to 3, and Hope just pushed it back to 4. So I'm sure Coach Hoger is encouraging his offense. Let's close the gap. Let's chip away at it 1 goal at a time. Let's get it down to 3. Let's get it down to 2. Let's keep this game in reach and not let Hope feel like they're putting them away and gaining confidence. Blackman dropped the ball. And we're going to have an interference call by Brian Effinger. Interference call is going to go against Hope on the loose ball. So Kelvin maintains possession with a fresh 60 on the shot clock. Moyer, along with Jacob Bledsoe at the midfield, and Nick Griffith as the third midfielder for Kelvin. Here's Griffith. He works inside on Mueller. Mueller gets a cause turnover and a ground ball pickup from the goalie Baumforth. Jackson Early works himself out of trouble. Pushes the ball forward and dropped the ball, but we've got a flag down, and I think that's going to go against the Knights. So Jackson Early had an opportunity, but he dropped the ball as he worked into the teeth of the Kelvin defense, and with 8:35 to go, Brett Savach is going to call 1 minute for a cross check against Dylan Mount, the junior from Lindenhurst, Illinois. So Hope's going to get another man-up opportunity. 2 for 3 on the night. 1 minute on the EMO. Heat Heist behind with Bowen on the wing. Back to Heat Heist. He's looking for an opportunity inside, takes it himself, nothing there. And Heat Heist fell into the crease. Check that. That's going to be, he was in the crease, but they're going to call a push against Micah Vandenberg. So Hope maintains possession, a new 60 on the shot clock. 40 remains on the extra man opportunity. Bowen behind. Bowen with the assist and bearing the shot again. Number 16, David Brace. So almost a repeat of the extra man goal prior to this. David Brace from the same spot on the field, same pass from Sam Bowen, and David Brace with the same location.
Number 16,
bottom left, as he beats Corrigan Schaumburg for goal number 3 on the night for David Brace. And Hope gets it to 10, gets its lead back to 5, 10-5 with 7:43 to go. Ground ball by Caden Brainerd, so a face-off win for number 3. Heat Heist works against Micah Vandenberg. Jackson Early checks in at midfield for Hope, along with Nick McCreary and David Brace. Heat Heist gets it to Sam Bowen, 30 on the possession, and as the game clock goes under 7, I think Coach Shane Hells is telling his team to get some good looks, but get good looks with burning a lot of clock. There's a goal. Number 31, Jackson Early, unassisted. On an outstanding roll job. Excuse me, roll dodge from the alley.
Scoring goal number 11. Number 31, Jackson Early.
Goal number 2 on the night for Jackson Early, following up his 3-goal performance on Saturday at Albion. So Jackson Early has not played a lot this season as he's battled injuries, but working himself back into the rotation and paying dividends for Coach Shane Hells. 5 goals in the last 2 games so far for Early. As Kelvin wins that face-off battle and clears successfully. There's an opportunity for Kelvin. And a goal for Braden Carpenter, the sophomore from Noblesville, Indiana, unassisted as he gets the lefty low to high. And a nice job beating Jack Balmforth.
Scoring goal number 6.
Over the left shoulder.
Number 24, Braden Carpenter.
Nice job for Carpenter as he came into this game with 20 points on the season, 18 goals and 2 assists. First goal of the night for Carpenter. And Kelvin's going to get the calls. They're going to call loose ball push against Hope on the battle for the face-off. So a couple back-to-back wins at the X for Kelvin. 11-6. Kelvin cuts it to 5. Hope had just pushed it to its largest lead of the night at 6 with a goal from Jackson Early. And There's a goal from number 1, Thomas Smith. And so Kelvin cuts it to 4, and they're going to get a penalty as they're going to call a slash on Hope as Smith alley dodged down the alley. So Hope had pushed its lead to 6 at 11-5 with 6.5 to go. And Kelvin has won back-to-back faceoffs and back-to-back goals, cutting the deficit to 4 with 6:04 to go in the game. And that's going to be a slash call against number 7, Luke Wieringo, the LSM for Hope. And with the extra man on the wing, Kelvin's going to win that faceoff and then skip the pass off the stick of his teammate that bounced off Drew Garrison's stick out of bounds. So Hope's going to get an opportunity to kill this penalty. They're going to be man down for about 50 more seconds, and they're just going to look to kill this extra man opportunity for Kelvin. Kelvin did a nice job winning the faceoff and then turned the ball over on the wing play. Andrew Lanham, along with big number 5, Jack McNamara, checks in, and here's big Jack McNamara, the former All-State linebacker in high school from Forest Hills Central. And Hope all clears. They successfully kill that penalty. Here's Andrew Lanham, who gets inside. Early shot opportunity for Lanham, but he pulled it out. I think Coach Shane Hell's wisely telling him, burn a little clock. See if we can get a better look than that. Hope is down to 10 on the shot clock. Here's Rieger, number 4. Shot and a save by Schaumburg. A nice save by Schaumburg as Rieger got a nice shot off down the left alley for the big lefty. And penalty is down. We're going to get a slashing call, I think, against Hope as Corrigan Schaumburg looked to clear. And we've got an injury timeout as Schaumburg is on the turf. So we will step away with 4:24 to go. Hope 11, Kelvin 7.
The Custer Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Hope Athletics.
There is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is Hope.
So 4:24 to go. Hope is a man down. 1 minute penalty for slashing is the call. It's going to go against Sam Bowen against Corgan Schaumburg as Bowen got a little too aggressive on the ride. And Kelvin down 4, EMO opportunity. They're going to look for Moyer inside, and let's see if Hope can close out that opportunity. There's a skip pass. Shot from Bledsoe goes wide. So they looked early for Moyer on the inside. That's the look on crease that they're going to try to find. Here's a skip up top to Thomas Smith. Smith looking for goal number 2, and that's wide right. 46 on the shot clock, 15 on the man up, and here's Smith, and Smith throws the ball away, and I'm not sure what the call is there by Jesse Reed, but Jesse called some sort of goalie interference on the goalie in the crease and reset the shot clock for 60 in the possession for Kelvin. So a little unclear what happened there as Thomas Smith's pass went awry. Jack Baumfirth picked up the loose ball on the one hop in the crease. Carpenter, the attack, stuck his stick inside, and they called a penalty, and now they're going to call another penalty against Hope. 30 seconds for a push. So Jesse Reed calling a push. And Jesse is starting to call the most gentlest of contact as penalties. Fellas, this is college lacrosse and they're men, and so pushing against each other isn't a penalty. That's part of the game when it's not coming from behind. That was just a push with a shoulder into a shoulder, but Jesse Reed called that a penalty, and Kelvin is going to be 2 men up. Now 1 man up, but 30 seconds man up as they're going to call that penalty, and there's a score for Kelvin. Number 3, David Blackman gets the goal. The assist from Braden Carpenter. And that was really all set up after Hope had stopped the previous extra man opportunity for Kelvin. And then Jesse Reed called a push against Hope, which set up that extra man opportunity. So Kelvin cuts the lead to 3 with 3:17 to go. Let's see if Caden Brainerd can continue his dominance at the X and win this face-off for Hope with Drew Curran on the near wing. And a nice job by Curran, the freshman from Colorado, as he comes up with that wing ground ball. Yeah, that's a big ground ball on the wing for Drew Curran to stop some of this momentum for Kelvin. Hope still got a 3-goal lead. 3 minutes on the game clock. And I think more than anything what Coach Shane Hells would like here is a long possession that results in a score. First line midfield unit checking back in. McCreary, Brace, and Jackson Early. Michael Mann is in at attack. That last time out, he was on the sideline being treated by the training staff on his hamstring. Looks like he was having some cramps and rubbed out, and he's back in now for the attack unit for Hope. Hind with a dodge down the top side, and the ball dropped by Heatheis and kicked out of bounds by Kelvin. 13 on the shot clock. Nice pass from Hind to Heatheis, but he started to turn his head before he caught the ball and dropped it out of his stick. So here's Hind from up top. 4 on the shot clock. Shot by Sam Bowen deflected, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. So Kelvin looks to clear, and that is deflected, but picked up by Kelvin. Nice job on the loose ball pickup on the deflection there. And we've got a crease violation is going to be the call. And check that. Jesse Reed's going to overrule the crease violation, and he's going to call loose ball push on Hope. So Kelvin starts with a fresh 60, all even, 124 on the game clock. Hope leads by 3. Jordan Warners dodges up top, and a nice job defensively by Sean Cunningham to knock him off his line, but Thomas Smith picks it up and passes the ball down to Braden Carpenter and threw it over top of the goal. So a turnover by Thomas Smith, and John Foster's going to carry across midfield. And turnover by Foster. This Christian Kohler turned him over at midfield. And now we get a late flag thrown by Brett Savacha. That's going to go against Hope, probably for a hold by one of the long stick defenders. And with 31 on the game clock, we're going to get a slash. Slash call from Brett Savacha as Kohler alley dodged. .31 seconds to go. Shot clock not an issue. And Coach Dave Hoger wants to take a timeout and set it up. So we'll step away with 31 to go. Hope College 11, Kelvin 8.
Don't get me started, I'm pleading. If this is a race, can't none of y'all beat me. Boy, I'm so good, it feel like I'm cheating. The well of the storm, I feel like a season. This type of drive could push Lamborghinis. So get yourself signed and have your own sneaker. I'm in the band, I'm pushing them.
Are you thinking about buying, selling, or refinancing? Your title agency matters, and you have a choice. Lighthouse Title started in Holland, Michigan more than 20 years ago and has grown to over 45 locations. We are proud to be local in these communities. Visit Lighthouse Title for more information and use our online widget Louis the Lightkeeper to chat with someone today about how we can help you close on your new home.
.31 to go. Hope's lead is 3. Josh Moyer working the inside box. There's a shot and a score from Jacob Bledsoe, junior from Mission Viejo, California, and 6 seconds into the possession, and Kelvin gets the score and calls timeout. So Kelvin closes it to 2 with 25 seconds to go, and we'll step away.
And scoring goal number 9.
Gentex is a tech company supplying electro-optical products to the global automotive, aerospace, and fire protection industries. With focused competencies in design, vision, displays, software, and more, we're always looking for engineering talent. For our direct hire hourly production positions, we run open interviews Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at our 58 East Riley facility in Zeeland. And our facilities, benefits, and culture are everything you'd expect from a world-class employer. Now's the time to join Team Gentex.
So here's a big face-off coming up for Hope. Caden Brainerd against number 9, Nate Hansen for Kelvin. Kelvin's closed the lead. Closed it from 6 down to 2 with 25 seconds to go. And Hope can pretty much seal it right here with a face-off win by Brainerd. And Hansen gets the face-off. It's going to be a flag, and a loose ball push is going to be the call. Kelvin comes up with it. There's number 20, Christian Kohler, came up with that ball, but we're going to get a loose ball push with possession as Brainerd was trailing the ball handler. And as the ball handler stopped, Brainerd ran into the back of the Knight ball carrier, and so Kelvin's going to be man up. 13 seconds to go. Hope's lead is 2. Thomas Smith up top. Kohler on the top right wing. 24, Braden Carpenter. Down at GLE, and David Blackman, 20-goal scorer, is going to set it up from the wing. Here's Smith up top. Down low, and Hope does a nice job getting its stick in the alley, and a nice job defensively by Hope as they throw it into their half of the field, and that's going to end it. Hope College wins its 15th straight game against Kelvin University. In your final, Hope College 11, Kelvin University 9.
Yeah.